MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
In now, Omar Vizquel. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 111.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Morton, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Molitor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And Dan, Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So good.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field.
Giving chase is Hernandez.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Next to bat for Toronto, John Olerud. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9, John Olerud.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-0 pitch is taken for ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Grichuk. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays 0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Baraki has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 3 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now. Willie Adames would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Digging in, Willie Adames comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, 1 pitch and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
High in the air into shallow left center. Carter is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Longoria in foul ground. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows moving back. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Paul Molitor. 0-1 the count. A man at third with one away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, and it's fouled away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. One and one, the count to Joe Carter. Men on third with two down. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Olberud over to his left. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Evan Longoria. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one misses. It's ball 4, so a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. Up next for the Rays, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud.
John Olerud.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Olerud is retired, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding forward now is the DH. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Teoscar Hernandez is on deck. Three-two pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled away. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slow roller down the third baseline. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Reese McGuire is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
The bat, number 13.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Meadows moving back. Still ranging back. Gone!
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He swings and grounds it to short. Adames scoops it up onto first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Alomar gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 11. Hunter Renfroe.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bullet back up the middle. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Alomar fields it cleanly.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays nothing. So digging in now, Paul Molitor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now to the plate, John Olerud. He went down on strikes last time up. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got full count.
On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jose Alvarado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated
Now
fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 2-1. One out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, Reese McGuire. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Woo!
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
0-1, here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Evan Longoria. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pitch on the way. To short. Vizquel scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2 pitch.
2-2 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Colin Poche is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Colin Poche.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Next to the Blue Jays,
Stepping into the box, Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Carter.
Striding into the box, Joe Carter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
1-2. Here it comes. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Outside, 3-0 now. Ji-Man Choi will be next. .30 pitch is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Olerud. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
First baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Skied down the left field line. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first down.
Number 15, Randall Griffith.
Digging in to try it again. Randall Grichuk is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two and 0, here it is.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. And 2, here it comes. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 7, the Rays 1. Wilmer Font is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Toronto, number 63, Wilmer Font.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
The third baseman, Evan
At the plate
Longoria.
now, Evan Longoria. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
No balls and a strike to count. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Austin Meadows would be next. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses off the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Here's the first pitch to him. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The batter, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Striding in, Roberto Alomar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So stepping in, Paul Molitor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're on top 7-2. Thomas Pannone, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
45.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Renfroe. He went deep last time up.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Olderud in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Hernandez, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Borucki notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.